The standard advice of eating 3 square meals a day is making you older, slower, and weaker every single time you sit down to the table.
For men over 50, following the same eating habits you had in your 20s is a recipe for stubborn belly fat and declining health.
Most men believe that as they age, their metabolism just breaks, and there is nothing they can do about it except watch the scale go up.
I am going to show you how a simple shift in when you eat can flip your internal switch from fat storage to fat burning in days. We are diving deep into the science of 1 meal a day, or OMAD, and how it specifically fixes the hormonal issues men face after 50. By the end of this, you will understand how to protect your muscle, boost your natural energy, and finally see your abs again without starving yourself.
The biggest problem men face after 50 is not just weight gain, it is a specific type of hormonal resistance that makes weight loss feel impossible.
When you eat throughout the day, your insulin levels stay elevated, which tells your body to store every extra calorie as visceral fat around your organs. This belly fat is not just an eyesore, it actually produces its own estrogen, which lowers your testosterone and saps your motivation and strength.
OMAD breaks this cycle by giving your body a 23-hour window where insulin stays low, allowing your body to finally access stored fat for fuel.
You might worry that eating only once a day will cause your metabolism to crash, but the scientific reality is actually the exact opposite of that fear. Short-term fasting for 20 hours or more has been shown to increase metabolic rate by up to 14% because of a spike in norepinephrine. Think of your body like a hybrid car that has forgotten how to use its electric battery and is only running on a small, leaky tank of gas.
OMAD teaches your body how to switch back to that massive battery of stored body fat, providing you with steady energy that does not crash after lunch. The second biggest fear for men our age is losing muscle mass, which doctors call sarcopenia, but OMAD is actually a powerful tool for muscle preservation.
When you fast for 20 hours, your body naturally increases its production of human growth hormone by as much as 2,000% in men. This massive surge in growth hormone acts like a shield for your muscle tissue, telling your body to burn fat for energy instead of breaking down protein. To make this work, you have to prioritize your protein intake during that one single meal, aiming for about 1 gram of protein per pound of target weight. If you want to weigh 190 pounds, you need to find a way to get close to that number in your one daily feeding window. This sounds like a lot of food, but focusing on high-quality sources like grass-fed beef, eggs, and wild-caught fish makes it much easier. Many men find that they feel more powerful in the gym when they train in a fasted state because of the increased focus and adrenaline.
Resistance training is non-negotiable for men over 50 as it provides the mechanical signal your body needs to keep that expensive muscle tissue.
When you combine heavy lifting with the growth hormone spike from OMAD, you create an internal environment that rivals what you had in your 30s.
Let us talk about the hidden benefit of OMAD that most people ignore, which is the process of cellular cleaning called autophagy.
Imagine your body is a house where the trash has not been taken out for 50 years, leading to cluttered hallways and broken appliances in every room.
Autophagy is your body's internal recycling program that identifies old damaged proteins and turns them into brand new, functional cellular components.
This process does not even begin to kick in significantly until you have been fasting for at least 16 to 18 hours. By hitting the 20-hour mark every day, you are essentially giving your heart, brain, and liver a daily deep clean that slows the aging process.
This is why many men on OMAD report that their skin looks younger, their joint pain disappears, and their brain fog lifts within the first few weeks.
Heart health is another massive concern for us, and OMAD has a profound impact on the markers that actually matter for longevity and survival.
Studies show that intermittent fasting significantly reduces systemic inflammation, measured by C-reactive protein, which is a primary driver of heart disease.
It also helps normalize blood pressure and improves your lipid profile by shifting the size of your LDL particles from small and dense to large and fluffy.
A common myth is that you will be constantly hungry. But hunger is actually a wave driven by a hormone called ghrelin that follows your habits.
If you always eat at noon, your body releases ghrelin at noon to prepare you for food. But if you stop eating then, the hormone eventually fades away. After about a week of OMAD, your body stops expecting food throughout the day, and your hunger levels actually become much lower than they were before. You will find that you have an extra 2 or 3 hours of productivity every day because you are no longer thinking about what to eat for lunch. This mental clarity is a game changer for men who are still high performers in their careers or who want to stay sharp for their families.
The real challenge with OMAD for men over 50 is not the fasting part, it is actually the eating part and making sure you get enough nutrients.
You cannot just eat a giant bowl of pasta and a sleeve of cookies for your one meal and expect to feel like a superhero the next morning. Your one meal needs to be a nutritional powerhouse, starting with a large portion of animal protein, followed by plenty of fiber from colorful vegetables. I recommend starting your meal with a small salad or some bone broth to wake up your digestive enzymes before moving on to the heavy lifting. Adding healthy fats like avocado or olive oil is essential because they help you absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which are vital for health. You also need to be very careful with your electrolyte intake, specifically sodium, potassium, and magnesium, because fasting flushes out excess water. Many men think they are failing at OMAD because they get a headache or feel dizzy, but usually they are just severely dehydrated and low on salt. Take a pinch of high-quality sea salt and put it under your tongue a few times a day, or use a sugar-free electrolyte powder in your water. Recovery is another area where OMAD shines, provided you are getting enough sleep to allow those hormones to do their work while you rest.
Men over 50 often struggle with sleep quality, but by finishing your one meal at least 3 hours before bed, you allow your core temperature to drop.
A lower core temperature is the primary signal your brain needs to enter deep restorative sleep, where the real physical repairs happen. If you find that your one meal is so big it makes you feel bloated or uncomfortable, you can try a slightly wider 4-hour eating window instead. The goal is not to be a monk or to suffer, but to find the rhythm that allows you to live your life with the most vitality and the least disease.
The biggest myth about aging is that you have to accept a decline in your physical capabilities and a growth in your waistline as you get older. OMAD is the ultimate tool for reclaiming your biological youth because it mimics the feast and famine cycles our ancestors evolved with for millions of years.
They did not have pantries full of processed snacks or drive-thrus on every corner, so their bodies were primed to be lean and strong between kills.
By returning to this natural state, you are essentially telling your DNA that you are still a hunter who needs to be fit and sharp to survive.
If you are ready to start, do not jump into a 23-hour fast tomorrow if you are currently eating 6 times a day or snacking constantly.
Start by cutting out the snacks, then move to 2 meals a day with no calories in between, and slowly shrink that window over 2 or 3 weeks.
Listen to your body, but learn to distinguish between true physical hunger and the emotional desire to eat because you are bored or stressed out. Once you reach the point where OMAD feels effortless, you will wonder why you ever spent so much of your life worried about your next meal. You will have more money in your pocket, more time in your day, and a body that finally reflects the hard work you put in at the gym. This is not a diet that you go on and off of, but a lifestyle shift that simplifies everything about how you fuel your machine for the long haul.
The transition might be tough for the first few days, but the rewards of high testosterone and a lean physique at 50+ are worth the effort.
Make sure you are drinking plenty of black coffee or plain green tea during the day to help suppress your appetite and boost your focus. Remember that any calorie, even a splash of cream in your coffee, can break the fast and stop the process of autophagy in its tracks.
Stay disciplined with your window. Be aggressive with your protein and stay consistent with your lifting, and the results will eventually speak for themselves. You have the power to redefine what it looks like to be a man in his 50s and 60s by taking control of your metabolic health right now.
If you want to master every single detail of this lifestyle, you should check out the OMAD Deep Dive playlist appearing on your screen right now.